Hello, and welcome back to Hytale. Today, we're going to talk about the teleporters, and we're going to go set up a couple of teleporters here and there, because this is a game about getting resources, and in order to get resources, we need to go far, far away in order to get it. And going from that place or that place over and over again gets tedious, so that means we're going to have to make a whole bunch of teleporters, which I have right here. And that teleporters connects to another teleporter, place 2 to create a warp link. So here's how you get the teleporters. First of all, you make a workbench, which is pretty much the first workbench that you need. You open it and you go to this tab over here, crafting, and you make yourself an Arcanist workbench. So how do you get that? Well, you need thorium, you need linen scraps, you need essence of the void. Thorium that is gotten at the desert, and desert-related biomes down there. So yeah, once you get your thorium, smelt it in ingots, and you're gonna need linen scraps. This is gotten by defeating mobs. The skellies and everything like that over on the overworld, and you get linen scraps right there. And the essence of the void, you have to wait until nighttime for these void monsters to spawn, and then you take them out and you get essence of the void. So they spawn in every zone according to the wiki. I haven't seen them spawning in zone 1 yet, but if the wiki says that it spawns in every zone, so okay, it must be really low in zone 1, because I found them in zone 3. And I believe that the ice biome, is that zone 3? I'm not quite sure, I forgot. But it spawns up here somewhere, near the icy biomes and stuff like that, and near the pines and stuff. And yeah, the wiki also says that you can take out the Outlanders, which is, you see one of the postings like here, and over here. I think that's one of the posts, right? It's like cold, so I can't really tell. So yeah, it's all the way up there near the pines, and if you take out the Outlanders, they say it drops Essence of Void. I'm not sure if that's like been changed or not, but I haven't been getting that. So yeah, we're gonna see. So anyway, once you make the Arcanist bench, you place it down, go in here, and you click teleport right there. But you're gonna need the blue logs. That's the Azure logs. So that means you need to go all the way up here to the Azure forest, or wherever you find these trees, and you just get like a couple logs here. Just get like a whole bunch of it. Just get a whole bunch, as much as you can carry, because you're gonna need some of that. And then you bring it back, and you're gonna need some Azure kelp. So while you're at the Azure forest over here, look for the water bits, like right here, 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 and maybe along the river right here. And you're gonna see Azure kelp, which is this. It looks like this. And just harvest a couple of things. Don't hit it. Harvest it, and you get the Azure kelp right there. And any stone, and you craft yourself some teleporters. So yeah, there we go. So we'll go up here, and we're gonna see where the heck we're gonna place down these teleporters here. I might convert this entire platform over here, just like this little area here, just to be some kind of like hub, a teleporter hub. And we're gonna place down the first one, and this one will go to the north. So we're just gonna place one down like right here. There we go, nice. And let's see, F to interact. Okay, let's press F here, and no warp. The warp name for this one is the base. There we go, all the base there. All right, cool. And then we'll put another one like to the north. So we're gonna run to the north, place another one down, and we'll see how that works. So in order to get to the north, I've been doing this like back and forth, a whole bunch of times in order to get to the north. I have to cross the river over here. If that's not bad enough, I have to cross this little lake over here, and into this particular area here. So I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna place the teleporter. So maybe go a little bit further in like that, and maybe hit like the ice biome, and now I'll place the teleporter over there. So cool. All right, let's go over there. All right, so we're back. I kind of went the wrong way because I got turned around, but we went to the south instead. But we need to place down a teleport down here anyway. So here's the desert part. And where the heck am I now? Okay, here it is. We're at the Azure forest bit, like right to the south. So there's an opportunity to check out how you can get the Azure kelp. So we're in the water bits here, and yeah, here's the Azure kelp. So you just pick some of these up. And you can use these in order to make the teleporters. You need 2 of these, or a pair of teleporters. So I'm not quite sure if they respawn. Hopefully they do respawn, because, teleporters are useful. And you make like a whole lot of them. Alright, so let's see where we're going to place down the teleporter. We're going to go like over here. This little green pit over here. And we're going to place down a teleporter like smack dab in the middle of that biome. All right, here we are. We are on this raised up little part of the land. I'm gonna put down a teleporter and we'll see if this thing works. So we're gonna face this way, or maybe that way. Like, which way does it come out of? Is like the arrow part that comes out of? I'm not quite sure. But well, we're going to deal with that anyway. So maybe like over here. Yeah, there we go. All right, put that away. Interact. I'm gonna set it up to base. Save. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, nice. Look at that, we're back. Cool. And then you can set that up to be like that. Save. All right. And then let me interact with this thing. And I'm gonna change the name of this thing. What is this? We'll call it South. There we go. Nice. All right, we got a teleporter into the desert. Now, since it is nighttime, we're gonna see if any of the void monsters spawn. I haven't seen any yet. Maybe those guys are it. I'm not quite sure. It could be, but it could just be like regular dudes or something. So yeah, but we might also have to be waiting a little bit longer. So let me see. Let me see what time it is, because obviously there's no time on the HUD. No, okay, it's proper nighttime, so yeah. Alright, see if we can find any. It should spawn. It says it spawns in every zone, so yeah. Alright, let's get down there. But before we do, let's heal up a little bit. Yeah, there's one, okay. There we go. That's how you get Essence of Void, that purple stuff. And if you're not careful, they can just overwhelm you. Because there could be like a whole bunch of it. Alright, nice. Cool. And also in the desert, if you dig inside a cave somewhere, you'll be able to find some thorium. So let's see if this biome counts as finding thorium. Let's just pick a spot here. Or maybe find some kind of cave nearby. And we'll see if we can find some thorium. That's a river right there. Okay, you know what? Here, come up here. And we're just gonna pick a spot. Diggy D straight down. And we'll probably hit some kind of cave. Jeez, the only time that I want a cave, man, it doesn't give it to me. Now I'm stuck down here. Not to worry, with the patent pending cave uppies, or escape this cave right now, you can just do this. Done. Oh yeah, there's another void monster like right there. See that floaty flying thing? You may think that it hits you with projectiles. Let's see if it does hit you with projectiles. Does it hit you with projectiles? I don't think it does. I think it's like some kind of helper monster. Yeah, here's another void monster here. Just like small one. Don't let cuteness fool you. It's actually quite deadly. This guy's just dancing in the air, so we're just gonna take it out. This guy. It doesn't do anything. I think the crawlers are deadliest. That and the bigger guy, which I have not seen yet. Hello? Do it. Hello? Oh yeah, this is the bigger dude. And here's the other guy. Better be careful about this guy. He has a thorium sword. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, we're here. In the north this time. Is this north, right? Okay, yeah. We are at the little particular structure that I pointed out. Or at least one of them. Right there. It's a small structure. kind of like a mining facility of some sort. And this is where you can find the Outlanders. So if you defeat the Outlanders, it'll drop the Shadow Weave scraps that you need for making other things. So let's see if they respawned yet. Oh yeah, there's another Joker like right there. Right away! There's both of them! What? Ow. Ow. Nope, 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 nope. Right down here. Oh, fricks. Nope. Nope. Stop it. Nope. Stop it. Sheesh. Oh, by the way, the Outlanders can't hurt if they gang up on you. Where the heck did they go? Okay. Well, I got one of them. Shadow Weave scrap. Okay, so we're gonna put the teleporter here. I think this is a nice clearing. And besides, it's close to that little Outlander post over there, so we can come back and get more Shadow Weave scrap if we want to. So I'm gonna put one over here. And besides, it is close to the Surf Forest, so we want more of the blue trees. And we can head on in this direction if we want to like go into there as well. And it is kind of close to up here, but we want to like go even further north there, like where the mountains are, and put another one there. Alright, we reached the mountains, and this is pretty high up. And if you reach the mountains, you'll be able to see some auras on the side of the mountains and on the peaks here. And you can get like a whole bunch of gold here. Not a lot, mind you, but it's better than 0, you know, so... Alright, here we are. We are in an open area. And of course, this is all ice, so you'll be slipping and sliding everywhere, but it is an open area, so... while I was at another open area on the ice, which is right here, I believe, I don't think any of the mobs spawn too much on top of the ice. So we're gonna put down a teleporter here and hope for the best, you know. We're like right here. We have access to ice and snow and whatnot, and everything at the north here, and you know, on the sides here and everything. So cool. All right, we're gonna place down a teleporter, and we're gonna name it Far North. There we go. Nice. All right, activate. I'm gonna go back into the base here. And there we have it. We have a teleporter to the far north, and we also have a teleporter to the south, and we have a teleporter to the north. And you can actually see these teleporters on the map. So we hit M. Here's our teleporter there. Here's the Forgotten Temple Gateway, so that's like an actual portal there. And then of course I can't scroll to the further north here because it's cold out. So yeah, you have to get close to that point in order to see it. Let's see, we hit south here. And yeah, here we are. We're at the south. And we hit the map, it starts loading this particular area here, so yeah. And a whole bunch of other jokers here too. Alright, so there are a couple other teleporters that we'll have to place down. And how many teleporters we have left? We have 4 teleporters. So the good thing is we don't have to place like 4 teleporters at the base, you know. Alright, there we go. So the good news is, how many teleporters do we have down? See, we have like 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's 3 teleporters out in the world right now, and we have 1 at the base. So that's a total of 4 teleporters. So the good news is we don't have to place down a teleporter here at the base for each one of those teleporters. So that's like if we had to do that, it's like a total of 3 over here. So we don't have to do that. So it's just like we can just use this one teleporter and just dial the other gates, and that'd be fantastic. Now the thing is, can you dig down this? It'll be absolutely fine. It's not going to destroy the teleporter. It looks fine. Yes. And go ahead and place this place all the grass with some nicer looking blocks here. Alright, cool. And let's see, what kind of blocks do I have on hand? How about some shale cobble? I'm gonna go to the builder. And select some nicer blocks here. Here's some decorative blocks here. Craft this stuff. I didn't craft one, what the heck? Sheesh. There we go. Probably like missing one, aren't I? Okay. Here, make the whole lot. Alright, cool. Alright, there we go. Looks a little nicer. Alright, fantastic. Okay, so there we have it. We have teleporters. So we're gonna have to put a teleporter all the way to the far east, because that's where the other zone is. You know, the volcanic desolate area, the big island, and there's another one that I saw like far north. We're gonna go there as well. So yeah. Oh, there it is. There's another one like right here. So yeah, we're probably gonna go to this one. That's the closest one, and we're gonna put a teleporter there. We're gonna have to get some mantite, and that is the one of the higher ores after the thorium and the what you call it, the other one, the cobalt. Yeah, the cobalt. And we can make better gears once we get amantite. And we go here. We will have mithril. I don't know how you get mithril, but I'm not sure if that's in the game yet. So maybe we have to make it or something. Maybe some kind of magic or something. Not quite sure. But the thing is, in order to get amantite, you need like the tier 3. So that means you have to upgrade this bench yet again in order to get like the amantite pickaxe over here. And if you go over to the blacksmith's anvil, in order to get tier 3, we'll need more essence of the void. And we're gonna have to keep farming those void monsters. Go over here, let's check out the armor. And we're gonna need tier 3 as well. We're gonna need to find some bugs, I'm not quite sure about that. And the void hearts, uh-oh. Yeah, it's gonna be a little tough there. Alright, so this is the way we have it. There we have it. At least, we can make it a little bit easier for ourselves by making some teleporters, so we don't have to get like running back and forth between like locations and everything. That's nice to have. Alright, so this has been another episode of Hytale. I've been Bumbleblanc, and I'll see you next time.